Alright, it has been uh, a little while since I worked on this. It's been a little bit of a nice weekend here. I did some winter camping in the snow, which was kind of fun. I slept a little bit. It was a little cold, but it was a good experience. So, uh, we're working on this next level, and I'm really excited to like add stuff for the player to do in the level because right now it feels a little bit blah, right? It's just like you're literally walking, you click a button, it starts a ski lift, you get to the exit, and that's it. That's the level. It's kind of the same as our first level in that sense, right? And it made me think a lot about um, other games in this same kind of genre where it's a kind of exploring, puzzle solving um, game with a few shooty, uh, puzzly elements like Banjo Kazooie, Zelda would be another obvious comparison, right? But um, there's a uh, puzzle in the very first Banjo Kazooie world. Oh, and I need to change my audio, so here we go. We can all hear the same thing. But, so, we shouldn't get too hung up on comparing because this is a full-fledged, you know, studio game. There's a whole bunch of mechanics. Um, there's a bunch of story, this and that. This was made by a team of like probably, I don't know, 10 to 50 people working on it full time for like over the course of at least a couple months, probably a couple years. Um, I don't know. I'm just making up numbers. Let's say 20 people working on it for a year and a half. I don't know. Um, but we can still pull ideas from it, right? So I like the idea of exploring and picking things up, right? So we've got our acorn little tokens. Oh, Captain Furball is like right on the money. Thanks for saying hi. Will there be a story? I don't know. That's a good question. I think the very first iteration will be uh, pretty basic. I think the story will just be this is a cool place that you can come to shoot, kind of like a Mario Kart, where like it's just uh, this is a racing game that these people are coming together to race, kind of like in America we have like IDPA or uh, IPSC shooting matches or whatever they're called, where like people compete for the best time or whatever. I think that'll kind of be the premise. So there might be a little story where like I don't know, like at the end of Mario Kart, if you win, like there's a little ceremony or whatever, like that sort of thing. Um, and probably for this first one, that'll be about it. But further down the road, if I'm like, hey, this is working, maybe I'll uh, make the next iteration of this. Maybe there would be more of a story. So yeah. How's your day, Van? uh, so uh, this puzzle in the beginning of Banjo Kazooie, I like it because you see this spinning totem pole looking thing, and you don't have any idea um, what to do with it. Like, it talks to you, and it says, feed us blue pebbles or something. Um, and you can shoot blue eggs as Banjo. Just started the day working while listening. Nice. Sweet. Working on the game you're working on, or working on day job stuff? Uh, oh, yeah, excuse me. Um, this guy already knows the trick, but the trick of it is you have to shoot your blue eggs, which are like your ammo, into the totem pole to get it to. Um, nice. Yeah, yeah. um, no, I do that plenty. I definitely, for me, at day job, like, all right, I'm going to do 20 minutes of this work project. I'm going to write this report. I'm going to take this support call, whatever. And then I'm going to, whatever, go on a 10-minute walk, or I'm going to check in on a stream or whatever. That's definitely good to take breaks. At least that's what I usually do. um, so, for my brother and I, when we played this game when we were like in kindergarten, or I don't know, however old we were, 11. Um, it took us a long time to figure this out because it doesn't tell you. He's not even letting the guy finish talking because it's he knows how to do it already. It says feed us with blue stones, and you're like,
now you can have an X.
Does it mean eggs or does it mean something else? There's some ambiguity, and then you have to like kind of solve the puzzle, kind of like Myst, right? The puzzle game, but that's like on the other extreme, where it just gives you no instruction and it just throws you completely in the deep end. You just have to push buttons and try to figure out how to progress with zero assistance from the game. And this is kind of like a nice happy medium of that puzzle where it gives you a little hint, but it doesn't tell you what to do, right? So, definitely just getting a little too ahead of myself in making this level and being like, well, I want. Now we didn't get the colors to re-import here. Let's fix that real quick. But like I want there to be an underground section here that you have to figure out how to get into it, and have it be a more interesting puzzle than just like hitting one target. Like maybe there's a target that's hidden in the ceiling and you have to kind of look up and see it. Maybe there's targets that you have to hit in a certain order. Maybe there is not shooting related puzzles as well. Like you can find keys, find a key around the corner here, and then you have to take it back. Or maybe kind of Zelda-like, there could be targets that you have to hit within a certain time of each other, like the torches or the little diamond switches, where you hear a little clicking noise, so you understand that it's a time constraint. And if it clicks past the timer and you haven't shot all 5 targets, then they all pop back up, or something like that. So a little bit of a speed challenge within the game itself, not a speed run like over the top of the game. So I like all those ideas. I also don't want to get too into the weeds where it takes me 3 months to make this level. So we're going to keep it really simple for now, but I'm excited to like expand it after we get a basic version working. So with that said, I think what I'm going to do to make the ski lift move is there's going to be those 3 moving targets that are like drones that are kind of circling this whole area. That I actually really like that, because I was thinking they would just be, because the ski lift is going to be right here, right on this left side, and I was thinking that there would be the drones that you have to hit to activate the ski lift would just be hovering right around the ski lift, but I actually like it a lot better if those targets that you have to hit to activate the ski lift are at least circling kind of this whole little hill area. So it's not abundantly clear that you have to hit them to activate the ski lift, but will not make it too confusing, right? The ski lift will maybe have 3 red lights on it, and as you hit each of the drones, it will turn on one of those green lights, so you'll understand that, like, okay, I'm making progress. This is how I turn on the ski lift, right? So just nice and simple like that. One other super quick aside. One of my absolute favorite YouTubers of all times is Hickok45. He is a super cool guy. And he is big.
Hickok45, is that a pretty sight?
He's big into shooting.
All right.
2 liters as one of his targets. 2 liters and clay pots and cinder blocks and other cool things like that. That will like that. That will pop and fizz in cool ways as you hit them. So that's definitely got to be a target that we have in the game, is 2 liters. Now, how does that work into our score system? Where boom, I'm gonna have to look up some cool particle effects in Godot to make that work, but I don't know if then it will give you a I don't know if it'll give you an acorn for hitting that 2 liter. If an acorn is floating in the soda, and by shooting the 2 liter, it'll pop the acorn out of there or something. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself. We just need to actually make a game, not just sit here and talk about it. So let's fix the colors on this hill. Super easy first thing that we can do. So let's go here. And we have fixed the colors already, so then let's re-export this. And let's get rid of this Airfield tutorial file. We don't need that. Alright. And we want to include selected objects and then geometry apply modifiers. Okay, great. And now we can switch swap back into Godot. And is there an open recent? There is. There we go. Awesome. There, our colors are fixed. Just along the base of this hill. Nothing fancy, but that was bugging me. So, let's just start making this level. So let's add a fence is the first thing that we're going to need. I'm going to put a little fence across the tip of the island here, that we can open by hitting the very first target, just to give the player that super basic, just first little understanding of how this all works. So we need to make a little fence tile that we can repeat. So if we go into our kit and our garden kit, I'm going to actually base this off of the tall gate door, because this is kind of exactly what we're looking for. Actually, I could be lazy and just literally copy this, but I'm going to just tweak it slightly. So let's go File and save this as, I'm going to call this, instead of tall gate door, I'm going to call this small fence. Save that and go over here. Okay. And then I'm going to take these and move them quite a bit closer together. Oops, it's the collision shape. There we go. Move those over. Make it like about that big, should be fine. And let's make them a little thinner. So if we look at the box shape right here, let's go. Right now they are this thick. Whatever, 150 centimeters. Let's make I don't know, 100 centimeters. That actually didn't change the dimension I wanted it to. Oh, it did. I'm doing the collision shape again. That's what. There we go. There we go. Awesome. And then collision shape, we can just pull that down so it's a little closer fit. That's fine. And then same thing with the height. Let's just make these quite a bit shorter. Let's make them 1 like that. Yeah, we don't want to make it so small that it looks like we could just like jump over it. So, how about that? I'm down with that. And then these we can just get rid of those, and then 6. There we go, and also 6. No, 5. Let's go ahead and pull those down just a little bit, and let's make them quite a bit shorter. So let's go 1, see if that works. Yeah, it seems about right. And let's make them quite a bit thinner again, so 06 maybe? Yeah, that looks more fence-like. Cool. And nice, and then we can take that collision shape, scoot them over, and then fix the dimensions there. Something like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's good enough for me. And then actually, we're going to get rid of that outer fence post because we're just going to tile them. Yeah. Great. And then, if we go here, let's just start adding some of those small fences. So let's go small fence, and ever generate the collision from the mesh? Yeah, totally. So like this ground object here, you can see it. I've got that. So whenever I do that, I just start with the mesh, and then I do that, which I'm sure is what probably you're doing too. But try mesh static body or collision sibling or whatever, because this is just a static. It's the ground, you know, so it's a static static body. But yeah, absolutely. For these, I'm using literal boxes from box shapes from within Godot. I'm not taking these out of Blender, so just just being lazy, just doing it the easy way. But yeah, no, absolutely. Let's see. Small fence. Let's throw one of those in there. You. It's kind of nice to have slightly larger objects in Godot because some of it's a little goofy switching back and forth between having really small things and really big things, because like the measurements on the guns are like in, you know, millimeters, but the measurements on the whatever, the islands are in hundreds of meters kind of thing. Is it Control D? Never know which to use. There's convex simple. Yeah, no, I think I read a tutorial once, and I honestly I think I cheat and I just use the what you call it, the little tooltip, where it's like, oh yeah, the hover text here. So I think tri-mesh is the most accurate, but the most performance intensive. So, but for something like, you know, whatever, the ground of our whole map, it makes sense to spend that. I mean, this isn't a very performance intensive game. I'm not really needing to worry about like my CPU budget or anything like that. But yeah, I think that's the difference. But I'm not sure. Let's do like this. No, I mean, I wouldn't trust me. I don't know what I'm doing. uh, Thanks for listening. Really, I could probably take a bunch of these all as a whole and like node them together. Even like just parent them, and then can I duplicate the parent and get a? Oh yeah. You know what? That's not going to work though. Well, it will, just to lay them out, and then we can actually unparent them. Just because we have to adjust them height-wise as well. But we'll do that in a second. We're starting to. I mean, that looks like a fence though. That's all right. Now I'm seeing the problem now. We potentially are going to need a gate. Oh, look at my collision shapes are not right for the height on that either. There we go. We could either... Yeah, that's fine. So we'll go like that. We're going to just have to adjust the height on these as we go, and that's fine. Nice. And yeah, that doesn't look too unreasonable, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And then now this is going to get interesting right off the bat, isn't it? Let's look at this middle one first. So we're going to have to do some height adjusting here to kind of get this. Yeah, if I had made my gates, or my, if I'd made my pieces a little bit. Oh yeah, see, we're gonna need to like unparent all this stuff. That's okay. This is gonna be a little bit fun. C'est la vie. Right, so we want to actually just top level these guys. Probably I'm gonna want to like make all of these their own sub scene, otherwise this is gonna get a little bit onerous, but we will do that after we place them all, otherwise it's just gonna be even harder to work with. So yeah, if I had made them a little bit bigger, I would have a little less tinkering to do, but oh well. That is okay. We may not have programmed or afforded ourselves enough leeway here for these to accept this kind of a elevation change. We might really have to fudge this. Huh. We could make the poles bigger, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Sure how he got out of line with the one behind him. Yeah, this is gonna look a little wonky, that's okay. So, we might do some rotation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good point. We could actually... Yeah, actually, honestly, that's the right answer. This might get a little dicey. So I'm gonna help myself out a little bit here by making my fence posts a little taller. Let's see. That's it. Let's go 1.4. Let's bump it up to like 3, but then let's pull it back down like there, so they extend down a little bit more. And then let's take these guys and we'll move them down a good bit, just to give ourselves a little bit more leeway to slide them, so that maybe it looks a little bit more reasonable. And then yeah, let's see if how this is gonna work. Oh dear. That's okay. This doesn't have to look great. It just has to work for now. We can always come back and fiddle with it. You know what I've also been doing completely wrong? We wanted local. We wanted local motion for all of this, so. Oh man, it goes on another dip here. I don't know if I have, I don't know if I have friction to properly. There we go. Let's just see how that looks, because I think I got it all kinds of wonky funky, but that's okay. Um, yeah, I think we'll have to have a slide mechanic. Like if we get the player on that kind of a steep grade, they're just gonna like go falling off. Uh, and then the little. We'll just reset them to the beginning, I think, in that case. This side's much easier. Oh, I must have selected the map as well. Yeah. Oh, that's why I goofed. I changed out of the select tool. There we go. Yeah, I keep selecting the whole thing, but it's not letting me deselect it. That's weird. Oh well. Not too many more to go. Cool, good enough. I just want to see. Yeah, that is more than workable for what we're trying to do. Let's play it and just make sure we can't jump over that. Lovely, lovely. Nice little gaps we have here. Oh yeah, we can absolutely jump over that. Oops. Um, it looks nice though. That doesn't look so bad. Alright. So yeah, let's just do the easy solution here and just take everything here and move it up just a bit. See how that does us. Alright, we cannot easily jump over that, which is good. And yeah, we fall off if we go over it that way. That's good. I wouldn't say it looks nice, but thank you. We're function over form right now, but we will we will we will probably give it another beauty pass at some point. Okay. I'm sure there's going to be a place here where you can actually jump over it, but that's fine. Probably that one right there. I bet we could make that happen. Whoop! That's okay. I think we're all right. So, yeah, exactly, 100%. Let's fix that little gap there. I don't have a crouch mechanic yet, although I will probably eventually. So then, in that case, yes, it probably will let you crouch under the fence. So, oops, I'm moving the whole thing. Oh dear. That gap's just gonna be there, isn't it? Oh well. I would say let's not fiddle with it, because what we really want to do is get this level working. So that's good enough for me right now. So let's add a target. So let's see. Here we go. That's what I want to add. So let's put one of those in here. Oops. And I literally we're gonna make a spatial here and just call it fence. And then all of our fence pieces, we're just gonna stick in there and then minimize it, and that looks much better. Okay, so here's our target. Let's bring him over here. That looks right. And let's have this first one be like super simple. So let's have it be like right here. Nice. And that should be fine, so. course, I picked the one that we can't shoot yet. Alright, so... there we go. Oh, that's interesting, because there's only one target that triggers the end of the level right there. Yo, hey, goes well with you? Nice. Okay. Yeah, those hits work pretty well. Looks like we're bonking that. I like it. And honestly, um, I actually have one of those little steel targets, and I just knocked it with a hammer, and that's how you get that sound effect, which is kind of fun. This is just a chair stream, but uh, uh, yeah. So it's one of those guys, right? And then, give it a little tap tap, and then that's it. That's probably really loud. Sorry. But I have too much fun. So, let's see. The scale is kind of off. Like, that's a little bitty target. I almost could put it like up on the fence. Whatever. I could put it on one of these bushes even. How would that look? I kind of like that a lot better than just having it sitting on the ground. Sure. Yeah, it's a bush target. Perfect. I like guns a lot. Yeah, that's true. They're cool. Correct. Yeah, it is an actual target. You can see the little bonks that it gets when you hit it. Wah. Yeah, I don't do uh, a whole ton of shooting, but uh, it's it's fun, and it takes a bit of a drive to get to a forest near me where there's spots where you can shoot at targets, but maybe once or twice a year we take a drive over in that direction. So, let's make this actually work. So, let's say, let's take our small fence and our small fence, let's save it as small fence gate. And let's just duplicate that. Make this a little longer. Before you're done streaming. Yeah, for sure. And you're the only person watching, and I'm not doing much else. So share anytime. You're not interrupting me at all. You're giving me a reason to be sitting here, actually being focused instead of procrastinating. So nothing but helpful. 0.2. Let's see. Let's make it 0.3. Oh no. 1.5 maybe. 2? Too big. 1.6. Let's try that. Let's see, I didn't want to move the upright collision shape. Why is that moving? Oh, because I've got it selected, of course. And let's go here. We'll just go whoop. Let's go here, and let's just go 0.8. Boom. Perfect. Nice. So that's the gate. Oh, you know, I should have done for people to play. Yeah, totally. Is it on itch or something? That didn't work how I wanted it to. Oh, because I didn't do that correctly. Oh, you know what? I think I goofed here because so hang on, let's undo all that. There we go. Okay. This is making me worry that I changed my other level without meaning to. Still some bugs. Have a bug list on the page. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, look. Probably fewer games than this says right now. Or fewer bugs. Oh no, I didn't mess that one up. That's still fine. Nice. Did you email it, or did my chat scrub out the link? Because it probably does that. Yeah, no, I didn't get the link yet, but maybe you're just still digging it up, so no rush, you're good. Sent you the link in the chat. Yeah, it didn't come through for me. You might have to email it because the chat might scrub it. I can check the chat settings. I wonder if there's a way to tell it to like allow links and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, no email. Email is perfect. Oh, you know what? I sorry. Uh, I had you confused with um I was talking to someone else a few days ago, and they sent me a link to the thing they were working on through email. So I was in my head, I was like, they have my email already, right? That was my bad. But yeah, I put it in chat there. It's yeah, GLOVES 12. Yeah. Let's see. Let's put the sweet. Sounds good. I'll keep an eye out. Let's go. Small fence gate. And I kind of am gonna put it, I think, like right here. So let's. I really should have just made it double wide, but we'll tweak that. So I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna delete this one. Oh, and then that's probably it. I might have to check my spam as well, because it might be getting filtered. Nah, nothing there yet. That's okay. So if I go here, there we go. Got that renamed properly, so we got that saved. Go here and put that like right here, and then this one I'm gonna nix as well. And then we want to make it a little wider. A little wider. Almost there. Yeah, that'll do. And then we can actually get rid of that post and just stretch these out to fit. That. So we'll go here. 2.2. Almost. 2.3. Done. Hey, I got it. Got that. Perfect. And then I'm going to just delete this bit, I think. Yeah, because then it's going to hinge around that one. I deleted the wrong side, though. That's okay, because you just slide this one. Yep. Well, or we flip-flop these guys over there. There we go. Then we scoot. No, I've boogered it. That's okay. I'll figure that out. We just rotate it like this. Perfect. Nailed it. I did get your email. Let me see. No. Tetrisson moving out? I like the font. No, not trouble at all. You're the I'm just sitting here adjusting a fence for like an hour and a half, and that's all. That's all I'm doing. So it's good to have other things to break up the evening. Project is heavily inspired by titles like Tetris and Moving Out. Go to YouTube channel. You play as a mover, moving company. Be efficient at packing everything into a single container to avoid a secondary trip. Can you move everything in one trip? Move all objects to the red shipping container. Hold left mouse to grab object. While grabbing an object, hold T to move the mouse to rotate the object. Okay, T to rotate. While grabbing the object, press right mouse button to throw, C to crouch, Z to prone, and Shift to sprint. One level white box training. Sweet. Let's see. And got it. You're good, no worries. I might have to make sure I have an unzip program. There we go. There we go. Nice.
Hey there. Don't worry, you're not hallucinating. I'm just a guy in a chair. So, congratulations on the interview. Not many survive that, to be honest. So that tells us something about you. Now, let us proceed to the training, shall we? The first one will be a simple one. I need you to fetch everything in that lockup house and move them all into the red shipping container. Easy, right? But remember, we do not make second trip, and everything must go inside that one container because fuel are expensive. Okay? Alright, you may start when you're ready.
I like it. I like it. Okay, let's see. Nice. I did. The I really like the instructions are good. Um, I like the rotate. Uh, yeah, I think the volume's good. The last bit after the instructions, um, I didn't quite catch just because that was a little softer, but I think I just didn't have my headphones on fully too. I like the lean. Like, it feels like there's some momentum. I like uh, the smoothing with the dragging as well. Like, that's super cool. And the visualization of the box being outlined. Like, I don't know how you're doing that. And the line that you're drawing, like in 2D over the screen to show the vector of the drag. That's pretty cool too. Box. I like the instructions in the bottom right corner also. Like, I will say if I think of anything, but uh, no no complaints so far. I probably don't need to put these in. Can I throw this? I can throw this. Probably don't need to pack these in super tight, huh? Because there's quite a lot of room. Elephant? Elephant? Yeet! And room. Hup! The outline is a the outline and the vector copied from Teardown. Nice. I'm not familiar with that. Must be a level complete. No, not laggy at all. That's just got to be the stream. My internet's not terribly fast, so that is all that probably is. And then it's back to the menu. Nice.
Hey, it's me again. Great job back there. That was fast, and we love fast people. Anyway, here is another challenge for you. It's the same thing, just more stuff, right? And if you ever give up, just let me know. There is no shame in giving up, alright? You may start when you're ready.
Nice. Oh, this is a movable thing. Okay. So we probably want to take the bigger things first, huh? Let's see. Let's rotate. Oh, it's a fridge. Let's rotate this bad boy. There we go. Oh, hello there. Did that come with me? Nope. Oh, that's nice. I can't just like force it through. I have to actually like be gentle with it. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah. That's fine. Like the point is to prove the idea. Oh my goodness. Is this all gonna fit actually? Alright, let's see. I feel like if I'm going to have any chance of doing this, I'm going to have to, like, roll it this way, right? Yeah, that seems about right. Oh boy. That is a big fellow as well. Can I can jump. Okay. Can I throw him out of here? I like it. I like it. All right. Let's toss it in. Nice. I don't think that's gonna work, but we'll try it like that. Oh man. We gotta get those big yellow things? Oh my goodness. Alright. Right, but the physics are good. No, I wouldn't change that necessarily. I like I like the way it feels. Alright. Man, lots of desks. This is I get the challenge because like how are we gonna fit all these desks in there? This is like there we go, there we go. Alright, got it. Let's see, so hold on, maybe I should start with those big yellow things. Like this is pretty great. I like doing that. Okay, I probably have to crouch. Yeah, there we go. Pick that up. Is this a mattress? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, we need to give that a little more yeet. Yeet. There we go. I'm probably cheating a little bit by stick it out the window. There we go. I need those. I feel like those boxes are going to be the easiest part because they're smaller, but let's see. Can I get one of those little boxes underneath? Or do these stack? How do these stack? Like, what if I set one of these down and then set one of these next to it? Oh, that's gonna be the trick, isn't it? Yeah. The physics are like super clean. Okay, so what if we scoot that over? And then let's flip this guy. Just do that. Alright. Maybe. And then let's grab this one. Okay, let's flip it this way. Like that. Now. This is a little tricky, but I think it just takes a second to get used to, you know? No, I think it's plenty intuitive. Um, I'm not sure how else you would do it. It's kind of a like I have a kind of similar situation in mind where you rotate the pistol around and it's got the same kind of like gimbal lock uh, trick to it. I think uh, the way yours is just right unless you wanted to use like maybe keyboard keys for like left, right, up, down, rotate. I don't know. So, but I think it's not bad the way it is. Uh, so it's like in this case, I want to rotate it like this. So I'm gonna flip it on this axis and then rotate it that way. There we go. Right? Oh, I bet we can get maybe, I don't know, or like arrow keys or something. I don't mind it the way it is. I think it's not a bad way to have it the way it is. Let's see. And then like this, and then like that. Right, because the only thing now is like I want to yaw it. I can't unless I go this way. There we go. The one thing that helps too is I can just like kind of jam it in there, and the physics kind of helps me level it out, you know? So it's not the end of the world, because then we go like this. We just kind of shove it in. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, hang on. We're close. Kind of set him down. Let's see, what's this looking like? What if we make our life a little easier for just a second? Definitely helps to like set him down. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Because this is really intuitive the way you have it. So I wouldn't say that the way you have it is wrong. This is the same way I have it in my game too, with the rotation control. Oh, I was crouched. Oops, that was maybe part of my problem. There we go. Oop. There it goes. Hey, oh, come on, you. Yes, so close. No, nope. You didn't miss anything. You're good. I think that's probably as tight as those are gonna fit in there. Can we fit these guys up on top there now? Where do these boxes fit up there? Okay, they do fit up there, but they don't fit up there. True. I wonder if we tip these ones over. Like up and then flip. Well, we gotta put these somewhere anyway. Those are gonna be the next trickiest ones, because we want to get all the big things in here first. I feel like if we get all the big things in, we're gonna have an easier time. So really just these two desks we need to get in there. then maybe the chairs can go up there? Okay. Maybe. I think I'm gonna have to kind of like wiggle this into the position. Yeah. I don't think forcing it's gonna do it. Gonna have to have a little bit more finesse. That's cool that they even like get caught on each other and interact like that. Okay. So we kind of have to like piece these guys together while they're still partially like in place, you know? Right, totally. Like there's a bunch of different possible answers, which is kind of what is cool about it as well. Let's roll it that way. And then up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, this is tricky. Do these fit vertically? Am I making this way harder on myself than I need to be? Yeah, I think they do. That's by far the easier answer, isn't it? Oh yeah, why didn't I do that? That's way better. Nice, I can just push things by kind of running into them too. That's nice. Maybe. Ooh, ooh. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. So close. If I get right behind it, so it's a straight up and over kind of situation. So let's turn it this way. There we go. And then okay, I gotta not move my mouse left to right. I want to just flip it straight up. So let's try to do that. Like this. Oh, I'm getting caught on the box. That's okay. Yeah, see, I'm kind of tipping it. Just want it to go straight up and down. There you go. That's probably about as good as I'm gonna get. Okay, now I mean ideally. Oh, come on. Oh, nope. So close. Yeah, the set down and then pick up definitely helps. think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Hey! Now I think it's smooth sailing. Because these can fit back up here. Just gotta be careful not to bump anything. Ooh. Now they don't fit back there, but I can maybe fit two of them abreast, you know? Like, maybe. Yeah, oh yeah. Plenty of room for that. Oh, how did I do what? I don't know why the chat redacts messages sometimes. That time I saw it say message redacted, so I didn't get your last message, sorry. Let's see, grab that. I don't want to throw these. Pew! I like the distance blur as well. That's kind of interesting effect. That's all the chairs. Awesome. Alright, alright. Come on. Should use my rotate button. There we go. Got it. Oh, nice. You have a button. Gotcha. I didn't know that was a thing. I usually am a stream consumer on Twitch, so I don't know the YouTube stream tools quite as much. Let's see. Let me tuck this one up here. That looks okay. Oh, come on, you. That's probably safe, right? But I only have 3 chairs, right? That shouldn't be too bad. Can I just, like, chuck this one in? It'll still count? Not quite. That's good. So it doesn't just have to break the plane. Yeet! Very nice. I like it, I like it. Very stylish buttons. Similar button taste. Thanks for showing me. Thanks for letting me play it. Cool stuff. I wonder with the what am I thinking of? There's like hand feel sword? No, no, not at all. I mean, I'm cheating. I have a like vertical mouse, so No. Not at all sore. I'm the first to complete it. Oh, nice. Thank you. Cool. It's the stock button. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I was just kidding. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm using too, so. Exactly. Uh, just in terms of like rotating stuff, this isn't what I wanted. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, no, thanks for showing me. Um, the rotate question just made me think of this a little bit. I hope they show it in here. Maybe they don't. No, they definitely don't. But uh, the rotate just kind of snaps to like 90-degree increments, you know? So like, I don't know. If you rotate, it'll snap to there. 70 water in it? Yes, it does. I was gonna flip it over, but so like whatever. If you hit the rotate key, it goes boop, and then hit the rotate key and it goes boop, and then boop. But then you don't get all the cool like moving it around diagonally, which I really liked. So I wouldn't necessarily change it. I think the rotating is good. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, I've still got the pivot on the wrong spot here. To undo. Okay. I don't want my pivot to be there. I want my pivot to be there. Maybe, but then how would that work with the physics, you know? And then what if you did have to put something in a little bit sideways? Like even those desks to like get them to nest together. Like you kind of need that granularity of rotation. Okay, so what if we... Okay, I don't think I'm changing the variable here that I want to be changing. If I keep the... keep the pivot over here. Oh, I think I see what I need to do. This is way, I'm making this way harder than it need to be. Okay, so let's put the pivot on the freestanding side. That's what I want. Great. And then we just want to turn it around in this direction. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then let's just make a super simple animation. So let's add an animation player here. And this is actually the gate. So animation player. On that. And let's just create an animation. And say open gate. And 3D transform. Oh, we can actually just animate it from here. So here we go. Transform, rotation, animate. Alright. And let's change the length to like 3 seconds. That's might be too long. 2 seconds. And just have it. Something like that. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. That's fine. Good. And that should not go the wrong way around. So. Sweet. Yeah, totally. No. Have a good day there. And thanks for showing me. For sure. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers. Let's see. I want this to be halfway around. This could be very imprecise. But I just want to key the rotation. There we go. Okay. That's not spinning the way I want it to. If we just do this with it. Try that again. Still spinning the wrong way. What's the value here? Rotation. So if we do just on the other side. There. And then, yeah, that's the trick. That's the trick. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, no, that's fine. You can just take this one and duplicate it. It's not great, but it's a cheat way to do the thing that we're trying to do. And the target right here. If we look at the script, we can connect it. So if we go node, has a hit method, we'll map it. change that. Player to not play. There we go. That might do it. Didn't play the animation though. Oh, we have to tell it which animation. There we go. It's a really good point. I should go to sleep. That's what I should do. But see, what if we make this really small? Like that? Right, it should actually match the actual thing. Right. How would that look? Yeah, that's not bad. This is a little wacky. But it feels a little bit more... feels a little bit more consistent-y. So, I don't hate it. Yeah, we don't need to double that up anymore either. So that's an improvement also. Nice. Alright. Yeah, time for bed here. Cheers.